What's up, guys? I'm Luke, and you are watching The Creative Way. So today we're going to be continuing our Let's Make a Move project. This is part 4, and I just now realized that you guys cannot see what we're doing in these sprites over here. So if you go up here and click this button, then automatically it gives you a smaller space and bigger space to code. So today, part 4 is sound. Now you might have noticed this sound tab, and I've already preloaded in some sounds here, and I'll show you how they work. That's the meow. There's glug, and there's jungle frogs. Now, with each of them, you can make it faster, you can make it slower, you can make it louder, you can make it softer, you can mute it, you can unmute it. You can fade it in like that, and you can fade it out. You can reverse it, and you can turn it to a robot, which is crazy. So you can do that with everything here. I think it's pretty cool. And we are going to be doing a little intro card. So you'll want to go to your backdrops, and you'll want to click this and click paint. So we'll call this intro. Now, this, let's do a, yeah, I like that dark blue, but we'll fade it into a lighter blue. So if you convert it into bitmap, you can easily fill it in just like that, and then convert it back to vector, and it works the same way. So it's a backdrop, and you can add whatever you want to it, but since it is since we're doing a nice intro here, I'm gonna put my Scratch name and just move it down there. Maybe make it a little bit bigger. Whoops. And we'll be adding sounds to this as well. That looks nice. And maybe we could even, so drag this and click backdrops and drag it all the way over to backdrops. And now you've duplicated this. So if we select it, we can click Control X, which copies and deletes it. And then we can put it in here. And we can scale it up if we want to. And that looks pretty good. And then we'll maybe add, let's make this color a nice blue right there. So we'll do Scratch Basics. Let's make a move. And I'm going to increase the size of that as well. And the reason I keep going back to the middle and moving it upwards is because it looks better when it's completely centered, and then you can just move it upwards based on that. So that actually looks pretty good. But I'm going to thicken these lines. I increased it by about 50%. Maybe even, no, I increased it by about 200%. So I'll do a 30 thickness. Maybe a 25 for each of the lines. That looks good, but they're a little bit too long. So you can play around with this and decide what works best for you. And I'm just trying to recreate it as closely as possible. So that looks pretty good. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. So let's go into our sounds tab and delete this little thing that says pop, and then click choose a sound. And let's do some loops. So if you click on a so you can just see which ones you like best. This will be your intro music. I like that. That sounds good. Hey. Let's fade it out. That actually looks pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Actually, I want to make it a little bit louder. So that way you can just see that the fading is more, it's you can see it's there more. So we'll go in here, and when flag clicked, we'll do play sound dance celebrate until done. Switch backdrop to intro, and play sound dance celebrate until done. Then all you have to do after that is click switch backdrop to witch house. So save it as often as you can. Ignore the other sprites for a second. And then it switches as soon as it's done, which is very nice. So since we're going to be doing some code editing in here, I'm going to make it a little bit smaller so you can see. We'll do when flag clicked, hide. And then we'll do events when backdrop switches to witch house. Yes, we'll do that. And then we'll do that with the glide buttons as well. Instead of the when flag clicked, we're going to do the when flag clicked hide. And we'll do when backdrop switches to witch house, then show. So we'll copy both of those scripts to the other buttons. And so now they both have it, and we can get rid of that. And this one has it as well. So we can just get rid of that. Alright, so now that we've hidden that, we should be able to play it. Something's gone wrong with our code. Let's figure it out. Remember when we did that code with setting these so that they don't, interrupt each other? Well, I kind of messed that code up by duplicating. So the X we can change here to -200, and here we can change it to 200. So let's see if it works now. See, we had this perfectly planned out, and I've gone and ruined it, haven't I? Okay, let's do negative 175. And if you guys know what the original code was, feel free to let me know in the comments below this project. There, that actually looks pretty good. And it still works. Alright, so the last thing for this entire series is going to be when I receive. So remember when I had those things loaded in? I edited those a bit. So it's meow, glug, and jungle frogs. Those are, so you can go in here and you can find them. Meow. It's meow, glug, and jungle frogs right there. Yeah, we don't want that. So play sound jungle frogs is the glide to plant. Play sound meow is when it glides to the cat, and we'll do play sound glug when it glides to the cauldron. So this is going to be the very last piece of code we put into our project. Yeah, this has been so much fun. And if you guys want to see more Scratch series like this, comment below this project, which I will leave in the link in the description box below. And comment, you can, I think, tell me on my website. I'm not completely sure about that, but that's also in the description box below every single time. So it still completely works like this. Glide to cat. Meow. Glide to plant. And glide to cauldron. It plays the glug sound. Thank you guys so much for being with me during this entire project. I hope you've had fun, and I'm going to share this project. And we'll just write up the instructions in a time lapse. So see you guys when that's over. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun as much as I did. And I will see you guys in my next video. But before we go, my merch closed last night. But if you still order, it will re-amp in a way. That means you could still order it anytime. It doesn't really matter. Like I said last week, I'm doing a collab with a channel that I can't tell you what the name is, but I'll give you a hint. There's a giveaway for that channel going on right now, and I'm meeting with them soon to discuss some ideas, and I will let you know as soon as we've decided on something, probably in my next video, so stick around to find that out. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.